What do you think of Seppi and Jono running the Marathon Des Sables?
Lads, from a personal point of view, I think you're fucking mint.
It's a multi-day self-sufficiency run, which means that it's on a number of days, 7 days. And self-sufficiency part means that you have to carry everything that you need to ensure that you can do the race. So you have to carry your medical supplies, your clothes, your sleeping bag, your food. It's 245.3 kilometres over the course of the week. And it's in the Sahara Desert, which the temperatures will range from between 35 degrees and hopefully the maximum will be 45, but it can go anything up to 50.
The question I'd ask them is why? Why, or why would you want to do that?
You do realise you're well insane.
I think you're both crazy.
Why would you do that?
I think it's mad.
Raving mad.
So do you know what I mean? So what's going to happen really is Giuseppe's going to be running away from Jonathan. He's going to be running after. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare now in that heat.
Women have more endurance, so Seppi will be slower. Jono will be making headway, and then the pain barrier will hit him, and Seppi will just go right past him on day 4 or 5.
Do you think that happens in their sex life?
I'd say so. I'd say she's steady wins the race.
Keep away from the camel because reputedly they have very smelly breath.
If you're stuck and you're like, what the hell am I doing here? And you need a quick transport out of it, think of it. It's like, a camel is the way to go. You get 15 for Seppi at least.
What would you do to prepare for such a thing?
Good steak and a bit of spuds. And a glass of wine, and you'd be fine then. I'd lace my shoes.
Let's say it's Wednesday, halfway through the race. They're sleeping in a tent with 9 other people. Did you know that?
It's probably cold.
You have to sleep like in a tent with 9 other people and stuff like that. Jeez.
And icky, and your feet are killing you.
No sex, that's the other bit of advice. There'll be no fucking sex on this run.
Not tonight.
Or if there are, purely be a hand job. Keep your knickers on, because you're going to need them later on.
Have a nice pint of Guinness.
Drink a lot of water, sip or not gulp.
Famous last words.
The charity I selected is called Malaria No More Netherlands. The reason actually for malaria was it's still one of the most, it's a silent killer. It's little known in the newspapers because it's been around for such a long time, but when you see the statistics of how many people die every year, it's way above what many other higher profile diseases are.
I'm doing it for a charity called Goal. It's done an amazing amount of work throughout the world. It does famine relief, it does tsunami relief, but it not only deals with immediate issues, it also looks at longer term solutions to problems. So it will dig wells, education programs, health programs. It's all about sustainable development, trying to teach people how to make better futures for themselves.
What would you say if they're on the finishing line, they're going, oh shit, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime achievement, so just keep running and stay ahead of the camel. Keep cool heads and just keep running.
Yeah. The two of them are like fucking legends.
I know I can do this. It's all in the mind, Seppi. It's all in the mind. Keep going. It's good.
They'll definitely finish it, Chad. They will definitely finish it, and I can't wait for them to come back.
I think it takes a lot of courage to do what to do, and raising the money they're raising, I think, is a fantastic thing.
Behind you 100% of the way, not literally, but we are there. You will look back at this when your legs won't move anymore, and you'll go, fuck it, you know what, we did this, we're crazy, but we did it.
I think after you finish, you realise it wasn't that big of a deal.